Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another video. So in my previous video I was going to show you how to create a Bitcoin paper wallet and an Ethereum paper wallet. So in this video I'm actually going to mostly focus on creating a Bitcoin paper wallet, and then in the next video I'm going to focus on creating a Ethereum wallet, Ethereum paper wallet. So first of all I'm going to go to this web address. I'm gonna copy this. Let's go. Come on. What the heck? Okay. Control C. Okay. So I go to my address bar and I put that in, and it takes me to this website. So before I do anything here, actually first I just want to show you there's also another website, bitcoinpaperwallet.com. These two websites, bitaddress.org and bitcoinpaperwallet.com, they both work the same way. Only difference is your paper wallet designs are going to be different. Other than that, there's really no difference. But anyway, so before you can actually move your mouse around and you can type stuff into this box, and once it reaches 100% your paper wallet will be created. But before actually doing that, first of all, what you want to do is you would want to click on GitHub repository. It'll take you here, and you would want to actually download it. So download the zip file. Okay, and then I'm gonna save my zip file. Okay, and then I'm gonna open up my folder. Okay, so the reason I did that is because you want to open it up, you want to turn off your internet, and then you want to open it up when there's no internet. So it's safer than trying to create it with an internet, right? Because you never know, hackers or anyone can get in, even if you have all sorts of firewalls or anything. It's just safest to do it without any internet. Best thing you also want to do is, once you create your paper wallet, save it on a hard drive or like a thumb drive or something which has no access to the internet at all, and you want to save it on there after you turn off your Wi-Fi or something. So first of all, before I even go onto here and I start, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off my Wi-Fi. So you can see I just put it in airplane mode. That means there's no connection to anything. So now I'm going to go into my folder here, and then I'm going to go to this web address over here. So it takes me here. Now what I can do is I can move my mouse around. I can also click here and can insert stuff. I can move my mouse at the same time, blah blah blah. Okay. Okay, so now that once it reaches 100%, what's gonna happen is see, I don't like doing it on web page not responding, cover web page. Yeah, I don't like doing this on Microsoft Edge. I might as well do it on Chrome, so Chrome works a lot better. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna open it up on my Chrome browser. Alright, so then I'm gonna, like I said, so you do the same thing, right? Move your mouse around, click here, blah blah blah. Okay, wait for it to get to 100%. Alright, so now after it gets to 100%, you get to this page over here. So this is your Bitcoin paper wallet address. This is your public address over here. This is your secret seed over here, your private key. Okay, you don't want to show this to anyone. This is only for you, right? You only access this when you want to send out a fund or something. When you want to deposit, you can always use this, right? And you can give this out to other people so they can, if they want to deposit into your address, they can deposit in here. So this is a QR code, or they also have this address over here. So this says a single wallet. What I want to do is I want to actually come over here, click on paper wallet. Once I get to paper wallet, I'm gonna go to addresses to generate. I'm just gonna go click on one address. Okay, also gonna have one over here. So it's gonna generate only one address, but what you also want to do is you want to put a password on there. So even if someone gets access to your QR code or your private key over here, unless they know the password, they actually won't be able to access your wallet at all. So what I would do is I would click on BIP38 encrypt. Okay, I would put in my password. Let's say I just put in my password as test. Okay, address is to generate one. Okay, okay, so then I would say generate. Okay, so now your address is generated over here. So this is going to be your so over here where it says your private key, you see it's like a lot longer right now, right? So I think that's what happens when you put in the password. And then this is your your public address, right? This is the thing that you give out to people or you deposit from, and this is where you, if you want to spend it out or send it to someone, this is only for you to see. Don't give this out to anyone else. Okay, so what you want to do next is you want to print it. So I'm going to print this. And then I'm going to save it in my folder. I'm just going to save it as test demo. Save it. So in this case I'm just saving it in my folder, but what you want to do is you would probably want to put in a thumb drive or some sort of hard drive or something which has no access to the internet and put it in there, right? This is just for demo purpose, so I don't really care. But in general you would want to not keep it on your laptop, but actually keep it on like thumb drive, or and I would suggest create multiple copies and even print this out physically too, so that just in case you don't lose it, you know what I'm saying? In case you lose one of them, you still have all these other ones that are there, right? So that's like the safest way to keep your funds safe. So I'll go into here. Okay, so this is just the thing that I just created, test demo. So if I click on this, this is where it takes me. Alright, so if I was to, I can't click on here, can I? So if I was to go to blockchain.info, actually, let me go here. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot. Okay, so I have no internet, but anyways, if I was to go to blockchain.info, there's going to be an address bar at the top over here, right? So what if I was to actually put in this address in there, I would be able to see how much funds it has. So this this wallet, I mean, it's just for demo purpose, and I didn't put any funds in there, so it's gonna have obviously no funds. But let's say if you did have any funds in there, you can actually put this into blockchain.info, and you would be able to see how much funds it has. So how do you load and verify this? So basically, or how do you spend out of this? So basically, let's say you buy your first bitcoins in coinbase.com. Alright, so it gives you the option to withdraw your funds. So what you would do is when you're withdrawing your funds, you would actually put in this address in there. This you would copy this out, and then you would actually put that in there. So what I would do is, so I don't actually have Coinbase on my phone, so I don't know if on your phone you can use a QR code. Just for I'm very paranoid, so I don't like to have any secure things on my phone, any confidential things on my phone. So what I would personally do is I would actually type this out. Okay, like I would open up a notepad. Okay, and then I would say 1YRUSXK, and then whatever it is, the rest of them, right? I would literally type it out, and then I would copy this and I would paste it into my Coinbase. When I say withdraw and they ask for a withdraw address, this is what I would put in there, right? But what I would generally do is I would only put in a small amount, right? Like very insignificant amount, just to first verify that, hey, I can actually withdraw it in there. I can actually deposit into my Bitcoin address, and then I can also withdraw from my Bitcoin address too, right? Going to here. How you could do that is that, so there's a mobile wallet. It's called Mycelium, right? So when you go onto Mycelium, on the top right here, I'll actually type it out. Okay, so mobile wallet, Mycelium. I don't remember how to spell it exactly. Anyways, I'm gonna put a description box. I'm gonna put the wallet in the description box below, so you don't really have to worry. But anyways, you would go to this wallet, and then on the top right, you would click on the three dots. Okay, so step 1. On 3 dots. Okay, and then step 2, what you would do is that you would click on cold storage. Cold storage. So basically this is your cold storage. When you put it into a paper wallet, that's considered a cold storage. If you were to put it into a hardware wallet, that's considered hot storage or hardware storage. So anyways, you click on cold storage, and then you get the option for a QR code, right? Or you can manually type in the address. Okay, so you can manually type in the address. So basically what I would do is, if I wanted to just see what my how much funds I have in there, I would look at the QR code over here, right? If I wanted to, from my Mycelium wallet, so from my Mycelium wallet, if I wanted to withdraw from there, I would put in this QR code, or I would just type in this address in there. Okay, most likely, I mean, you have, everyone these days, they have a nice phones with good cameras. You can definitely use the QR code, so you don't have to type out this whole thing. So once you get the QR code, it'll ask for your password, right? So for this wallet, I put in the password as test, right? I think, yeah, so I put it in as test. So when it asks for, so once I scan the QR code, it's going to ask for my password to decrypt it. I would put in test, and it'll take some time to get to 100%, and then it'll become decrypted, and then you can withdraw however much you want. So what I would definitely suggest everyone to do is, once they create their paper wallet, put an insignificant amount of funds in there, and then try to withdraw it. Okay, try to decrypt it, try to access it, and then try to withdraw it. If you are successful, then definitely go ahead, keep this wallet. If not, then create another wallet, right? So yeah, that's the safest way to know that, hey, you can access your wallet and that your funds are safe. And yeah, like I said, don't leave create multiple copies of your paper wallet and keep them in places which are not vulnerable to get hacked or go in the wrong hands or something. And yeah, always put some password on here so that even if someone can see this private key somehow, they see it, they still can't access your funds. So yeah, like I said, there's more than one place. There's bitaddress.org. This is the one I generally use, but you can also use bitcoinpaperwallet.com too. Right, on this you would go to generate paper wallet. Okay, so you can't see it because there's no internet, but basically, yeah, you would click on generate paper wallet, you would get to that page, and then you would click on the GitHub repository and you would download it the same way that you did over here. And then you would turn off your Wi-Fi, and then you would create your paper wallet and save it in a place that is not vulnerable to get hacked or doesn't have access to internet. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you do have any questions or anything, do leave it down in the description box below. I'll try my best to answer them. And yeah, if you found this video helpful at all in any way, please do subscribe. I'm going to come out with many great videos, and like the video. That way people will know that this video was worth watching. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.